Greetings, all beings of Earth and outer space. I am your host, Rose, and this is The Rose Bush. Now, this is a new segment that I am calling, after this book, 14,000 Things to Be Happy About, the Happy Book by Barbara Ann Kipfer. And I really love the author's note that she puts at the beginning of this book, because it really just encompasses this whole entire, how many pages is this? I don't know. 611. So, what does she have to say? Let's find out. She says, "This book represents 50 years of recording all the little things that make me happy. Paying attention to life, to its beauty, oddity, wonder, is what happiness is all about. Beginning in 6th grade with a tiny spiral notebook, I kept collecting and moving to larger notebooks and finally to a computer. Although my database is well over 145,000 entries now, this book encapsulates what there is to be happy about and appreciative of in life. Words and the images they create are a great source of pleasure and inspiration. Flip through this book to cheer yourself up. Remind yourself to be grateful. Maybe even find something to do or something to cook. As you read through these pages, give yourself time to conjure up your own images, to reminisce, wish, dream, awaken. I hope you will find, as I did, that happiness comes from appreciating the little things in life." Now, the purpose of this is to just turn to a random page and pick something and then give my take on it. So let's pick our first one. Natural History Museum, page 176. Awesome. I'm not really sure if I've actually been to a natural history museum. I've been to Washington, D.C., and I've been to the Aviation Museum there, and I also did the, zoo animal museum. So I guess those are natural history museums. So other than that, I've been to a couple other museums just as a kid. Memories are very vague. But the point is, you can find happiness in any kind of natural history museum. If you're someone that thrives on history in general, or you're someone that really enjoys just going to a museum and seeing all the types of things that have been collected throughout time, that's something that to have joy about. But on the other hand, something a little darker, which, to be frank, we saw it explained and kind of touched on in Black Panther with Warmonger. You know, Michael B. Jordan's character going into the museum, looking at the artifacts and stealing them because he felt he had the right to do that, because those artifacts and weapons are from his people, his culture. So, you know, there are these coins, there are these sides to history and museums, and especially right now in 2020 with the school systems. I don't even want to get into it as far as what's going on in my area with school systems and book fairs and history itself being erased and not talked about. So we're not even going to get into that. So just remember that there is always something to be happy about and find joy and find gratitude and appreciation, just like this little happy book here. And I love that I wrote a note to myself on April of 2019, because that's when I wrote this. I wrote to myself, always remember there's plenty to be happy and thankful for. And it's so interesting because how many years ago was that? And I'm now in a state of mind where that's how I live my life every day. So this is a new segment that I like to call 14,000 Things to Be Happy About. And if you're into it, I'd love for you to grow with me. Hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the bell so you're notified whenever I upload. And definitely hit that like button, because we want to nourish the algorithm, okay? Let me know how you're feeling. Let me know what you're happy about. And if you want to get this book, I recommend it. I got it on Amazon as a recommendation from Dr. Mike. If you don't know who Dr. Mike is, sorry. Get on it. So, thanks so much for stopping by the Rose Bush. I really appreciate it, and I'm grateful you chose to spend your time with me. So, have a good one, and remember, choose happy, feel good, always.